All right, so the next show we're gonna get into, man, is WWE Raw. Yes, and we already know what time it is. We're gonna start off like we always do, ladies and gentlemen. The Judgment Days of our lives. Another episode that is burning up the TV ratings and having sponsors jumping in for commercial breaks left and right. Let's go ahead and jump into it, man. We got small cracks forming in the Judgment Day, and started off with Damian Priest and Dom coming back to the clubhouse, man, talking, and Dom back there lying, bro. You talked to Liv? Yeah, I talked to her. Everything is okay.
No, it's not because I talked to Liv.
Not talked to Liv.
Yeah,
and she didn't say that.
Yeah,
talked to Rhea. Yeah, Rhea Ripley. I talked to Rhea, and she is not happy. Oh man,
yeah,
crazy. And then they trying to, and then there's more little things that making it seem like he, running over to Liv. He's just like, man, you starting to sound like my daddy. Like, oh damn. So now your dad is a deadbeat though. So now I'm starting to sound like, bro, like. So you got that going. She in the clubhouse chilling. Finn and Priest get back and get into a verbal altercation or whatever, and they're not seeing eye to eye on some things, especially after the comment that Priest made last week that I don't need them, they need me. I like how he cleared it up, because after he cleared it up, I was like, oh, okay, I can see what you're saying now. Because last week that was just like, dang, bro, like, like you just really, just crapped on the rest of the group or whatever. But I get what he's saying, because you got belts and stuff, or you got somebody with a belt in your faction, is making you relevant, except for the 24/7 champions. He had that there just with him. Yeah. But you're making him real. Like he said, Rhea had the title and all of it. He had the briefcase. It made us important or whatever. We needed her. And so now that he got they got the belts and stuff like that, now they need each other, he said. But there's still a little riff and stuff.
There was rumors. Now this is before they won the tag titles. There's rumors that Damian could possibly drop the belt to Finn whenever they do split, because Damian will probably be a babyface with Rhea Ripley. The rest of the Judgment Day is going to be healed. So if if Damian Priest is going to be that quote unquote transitional champion, it's not right away, because I think he still holds it at least till SummerSlam. But then you got Gunther out there too, who's guaranteed a spot against him at SummerSlam because of the King of the Ring. So
just don't see them. I don't see Gunther not winning that title. I just can't, unless they pull a huge swerve that would not make any sense, but still make Gunther strong. Is that what's his name? Da Vinci come back and screw him out of that match, because he had him jumped and kicked out of the group.
Yeah.
So other than that, I just think that he's coming out of there the champion, and it'll shock the hell out of me if he doesn't. Even when Seth Rollins came out and did his promo, and Finn Balor came out, and again, more riffs. They went on the same page. Finn wanted to, jump Seth Rollins, and Priest didn't want that. He was like, I can handle my own business and stuff like that. So Priest ended up still hitting the South of Heaven on Rollins, and they, the two got out the ring, Finn and whatchamacallit, and they were talking and stuff. But I still see something there. with that, and we're gonna keep our eye on what's going on with the Judgment Day as they continue to rule the airwaves. Oh no, we can let's see. Where is that? Because I want to talk about the the match with the Zelina Vega and Liv.
Oh yeah. I was gonna break that up too. When the dive out there, and then Dom was on top of Liv.
Yeah, bro. Did you see the post she just put out here? She put a post out there on Twitter, like with him on top of her, talking about some. I think he's coming around. And I was just like, she is
Well,
crazy.
should have grabbed him by his waist and pulled him back down. Well,
And she was holding him down. Oh my God.
That's when your girl gets her legs and wraps her legs together. You can't get up.
She was holding him down, bro. This just it's crazy. Then in our match, at the end of the match, at her match. No, that happened in the Rey Mysterio match.
Yeah.
That part happened.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But then at the end of her match with Zelina, she got mad because Zelina hit her boo with a chair. You see in the background, she snapped and she went and hit her move on Zelina and got the 1, 2, 3 or whatever. And then said at the interview, which is random interviews, they come to the back of the entrance or whatever when they're leaving out and come to interview. She was like, she's going to dedicate all of her wins and everything to her daddy Dominic. And she just rubbing it in, and it's just looking, I don't know why people aren't giving this girl her flowers right now, because she is carrying this program and that title and doing a great job to me. So man, shout out to Liv.
And sometimes with on the internet you can't tell what's real and what's not. Like some people are talking about how cringy it is and they don't like Liv in this character and stuff. Again, she's playing a character. This is not how she is in real life. People need to understand that. But yeah, I'm enjoying her what she's doing.
Yep, she's doing a great job there with that. So looking forward to seeing what comes out of that, how this continues to build, because again, things got to start heading downhill, because we all know after the honeymoon season with Mommy, shout out to Buddy Murphy.
Congratulations to them.
Congratulations to them getting married and pissing off millions and millions of guys that think about Rhea. They kind of remind me of when Jay was trying to get himself going, and the Judgment Day was trying to recruit him, and Finn was like, "I like you." He was like, "Rhea likes you," and Jay was like, "For real?"
What'd she say?
And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "For real? What'd she say?"
Yeah.
That was crazy. But yeah, man, shout out to the newlyweds. But once that's over with, yeah, mommy coming to get you, Liv, and we talking about a pop when Roman get back.
Oh yeah, that's why it needs to be separate. They need to. Whenever they decide to do it, her and Roman don't both need to come back the same day.
This is my brutality pop off. That place is going to go nuts.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna go nuts, and it, like we said, I think somebody said in the one of our things last week or the week before that, it's going to be with Dominic being in a compromising position, where he's going to be just about to finally give in to Liv, or he does, and that's when Mommy comes back and all hell is going to break loose. So, Y6 still making their presence known on WWE Raw now. We now clearly know that they are coming after Chad Gable.
And I told you before, they bring up the word family a lot, and they've been bringing it up in both interviews with Bo Dallas. Even Chad himself said that my family left me. So they keep bringing their family in. Chad.
Yeah, no, I got that. That's exactly what I got out of those videos, because we got another video. Sister Abigail brought us another VHS, top of the line, high quality tape, to get us another video with Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy, and how they I like how they edited it, basically saying that we are one, fading him out and fading him into one, which is basically saying that I am Uncle Howdy and stuff like that. So I like how they've been doing that or whatever. So so let me see. Jay Uso was out there. Gable came out because he was talking about how he was gonna win Money Bank, because I was trying to figure out why Jay was out there. But they got the scrapping. Each of them beat up on each other for a little bit, and Gable got out the ring, and then all of a sudden we heard the lights and stuff cut off, and that's when we were introduced to it was 3 more members that was out there. I think it was Rowan, Dexter, and Gacy. They showed their silhouettes and stuff like that. And so Gable got away. The funny thing here, and what I learned on Twitter was Jay hid under the ring.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. Like, cause every time they come out, it's like remember this is the second time they didn't came out while Jay got his music going and all that other stuff, and he just what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
It's the second time that it happened. This time he hid under the ring, and he, it was a fan video or whatever they called him. He came back out and said something. He was like, "Are they gone yet?"
Yeah.
That's one dude that cannot be serious. Back when the Bloodline was going, when they had Sami Zayn and stuff like that, Sammy used to stay. breaking
him.
Jay. He cannot be serious, bro. My thing is when Brock Lesnar drove that forklift into the car
and was crushing the car. Yeah, he was
why
laughing.
was he on?
He's trying to hide his mouth when he was laughing.
You can't hide it, bro. What were you laughing at, bro? He's trying to kill you.
He's trying to kill you.
What are you laughing? Even when they was before that, when Roman was fighting him or whatever, he had the main face and was saying something. He was laughing the whole time. You have to go to YouTube and watch Jey Uso being broke. His character being broke. There's so many instances, bro, where he didn't broke character because he just not serious, man. He is not serious. But yeah, so Y6 are still there. Again, I want them to be careful with it because I don't want it to become stale. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, they're going to attack Gable again. This time in somewhere where we'll be able to see it or whatever. I don't know if they're going to introduce him to their fun house because I did notice in the video that they are taking the video in
those interviews are in the fun house,
and those interviews are in the fun house. So I want them to kind of make sure they do it right, because a lot of people are concerned that Triple H is going to mess this Y6 stuff up. I don't know, but we shall see, man. We shall see. Money in the Bank last few spots were claimed Drew McIntyre and Zoe Stark. I'm a Dakota Kai fan. I push for Dakota, man. I saw a video of Dakota. She was moved to tears pretty much because she wants an opportunity. And I think that people need to give her. And I just knew that this was going to possibly be her chance until I thought about one thing. EO Sky already in it. And when they hit me during the middle of the match that EO was already in there, I knew Dakota was losing. But they need to go ahead and push her. She's decent on the mic. She's decent in the ring, has some good skills and stuff like that. But man, Zoe Stark though, like I don't know.
Yeah, well, you gotta think if you just look at the people that are on TV, her and Shayna Baszler are pretty much on TV every week, so it's gonna be one of them two.
Girl show back up this week too, bro. Did you see it?
Who?
Gosh, Sonya Deville was back there in the back by the trucks talking to Zoe Stark and Shayna came and got her and pulled her away from while they was back there talking about the trucks again. So I just asked about Shayna, and there she go, pops up in the background and stuff. I always gotta pay attention to the background, Triple H and stuff. He know what he be doing by sending us little subliminal messages and stuff back there or whatever. But let's get to what we talked about earlier, Drew McIntyre. That's one of my two people. Like I said, that he don't need the belt. He doesn't need it. And everybody thinks that he's going to get screwed out of it. I'm half and half on it though, Q, because the theory, I think if you said it or somebody else said it, he's been screwed over with the Money in the Bank thing. Why not let him win it and let him get an opportunity to take the bet off somebody and screw somebody else over?
Yeah.
I get that theory. I'm cool with that. But the other hand is, this is just another opportunity for Punk to come and pour more gasoline on this feud that's hot right now by screwing him out of the Money in the Bank. But another theory they said that I said I'm a fanboy out if it happened. My wife is gonna be mad, but if AJ Lee show up,
No.
if AJ Lee show up, bro, and pull Drew off that ladder or do something, man, I'm going to lose it, bro.
You know what? It's crazy. This would be the time she would come because he has that bracelet that has her name on it and the dog's name on it.
Exactly, dog. And you see Drew McIntyre, this Drew, man, get him a belt. I'm not gonna be mad at it. He taking pictures of social media with his wife and his family with the bracelet on in view. It's the kayfabe is real, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro, like
Drew been doing that for a minute, so yeah, I ain't mad at him.
this is gold, bro. Like, man, Drew McIntyre is a heel's heel, but he really ain't, because I still see him high-fiving people and stuff. So he kind of in the middle. He really has a point about some of the stuff that he says, though.
Yeah,
to be honest, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's why a lot of people straddle the fence when it comes to Drew McIntyre, and I like exactly where he is, and he's doing a great job right now. Going back to, let's see, I forgot to mention this when we was talking about Jey Uso. The intro that they did when he was coming in, that was dope.
Oh yeah,
shooting it from the crowd and stuff like that, and then having, because I guess that's going to be his thing now or whatever. But I'm just glad that we ain't got no dumbass people that just try to tug them, and all the other stuff, and it flows and stuff like that, man. Because most people are a fangirl or fanboy out and try to take a picture and hug all that stuff, and you messing up the shot, and you about to get kicked out of the.
I didn't see the whole. I didn't see the whole interest, but I think I saw something where I think the similar thing did happen, where the crowd kind of pushed him away from where he was actually supposed to jump over the barrier, so he had to jump over the barrier, so he had to go back around to get to where the spot he's supposed to be in.
Because he totally went right past where he was supposed to, and was like, "Dang, oh, okay, let's go back, hit my music," and that it. But that was pretty dope entry. Final Testament and New Day feud still building and stuff like that. Karrion Kross is looking better. Me and your girl that what's her name on X that you say that I interact with?
Lovely Laveau.
Lovely Laveau. Shout out to Lovely Laveau. She was putting something out about Karrion Kross that caught my attention because I feel the same way. Karrion Kross in the Final Testament is like raisins in a potato salad right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like unseasoned food right now. Yeah, there's just, we don't know like what it is about Karrion that people do not care about. And she mentioned some things, and I come in and go back and forward or whatever with that, but he looked better this time. This thing with the New Day, I guess a lot of people are trying to use the New Day to kind of take that next step up into relevancy or whatever. So the Final Testament did look good. We know we're gonna see AOP versus the New Day maybe when Kofi gets back, because it looks like this move was supposed to put him out
with the shoulders
right now or whatever. This move that he had. So I'm starting to try to come around on Karrion Kross because he came in with so much promise. He did good. He did really well at NXT. And then when he got up, they just kind of they didn't know what dropped the ball or whatever. Because like I said, like I told Lovely, he went and dropped that time thing at Roman feet one episode of SmackDown. We ain't hear nothing else from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which was like, I was excited about that because it was like Roman was getting it from everywhere. You had Karrion Kross there looking at him, and then you had his other matches and stuff that he got going on. So I was like, this is good, you know what I'm saying, for him to have a program to be strong like that, but they dropped it for whatever reason. And Karrion Kross has just been in this abyss of nothingness, and hopefully this feud with New Day puts the Final Testament over to where next they start fucking around and try to get with the Judgment Day, and then here we go.
Yeah.
Because guess what? The tag champs are over there now. AOP.
Yeah.
You know, Karrion Kross. Let's see, what's her name? I mean, Damian Priest got a title over there.
Yeah.
You know, this is stuff that you can possibly see. So, I'm interested in seeing what they're gonna do with that. Gotcha.
But if Karrion Kross is the ultimate reason why the New Day breaks up, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of heat. It's gonna be a very hated man.
Because a lot of people had tried to do that and they didn't succeed, but now Karrion Kross did.
And you know, side note, and I literally just thought about this. So if I haven't put it in full thought yet, but if you think about it, just think of the time frame. You mentioned something about the New Day being one of the best tag teams out there. Had a nice little run. Similarly, they had that run at the same time the Usos did. So they were the Usos and they were Tiffany Tech. So the success, now Big E did get hurt too. That's you got to factor it in. But the success of the Bloodline is almost diminished New Day, because now you don't have them as feuding as tag teams anymore, because the Usos are doing their own thing with Roman now. So
right,
very simultaneously, when Bloodline went up, New Day went down.
Yeah, and I think because when the Bloodline went up, the Usos, they had the straps, both straps, and the Bloodline was hot, and everybody forgot about the New Day.
Yeah.
And then obviously Big E hurting himself and stuff like that. That kind of, like you said, that was actually a great analogy of that. And maybe there's no coming back from it. And because a lot of people don't want to see them with the tag titles anymore and stuff. It's not what it used to be. Right. And I think that you don't want to keep dragging stuff into the ground and stuff until it's just big. I mean, the kids and everything are gonna like it because it's just but all the wrestling people, I think I'm speaking for myself, I'm just not feeling the New Day anymore. Just not. The song come on, I'm just like, but now this is giving me more to, like I said, I've always said this about Xavier Woods, even before we started talking about it. I'm just like, what about Xavier Woods? Because again, when he was king in the ring, I thought that was going to be his springboard into doing what happened with Kofi and what happened with Big E, but it never happened.
Yeah, it never happened.
Now Karrion Kross gets the opportunity to try to bring that out of him. I think this is perfect. This helps both Karrion and Xavier Woods to go ahead and take care of business and get him an IC title, a US title, or whatever it is that could be in store for him. So I'm cool with that. Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker, they continue their thing. The more and more this goes on, the more and more I'm thinking that Breaker's going to take that title.
Yeah, I think so
too. Yeah. I don't know. At first I was just like, it's going to be a disqualification or Sami will win some kind of way or whatever, somebody getting involved, but I can actually see Braun Breaker getting the belt at Money in the Bank.
I can see it, and I can see it only because I think ultimately, before the year is out, Sheamus is going to have that title. He's going to complete the whole Grand Slam title. That's the one single title that Sheamus has yet to win in WWE. So you can give it to Braun Breaker. I think the crowd would rather see Sheamus beat Breaker as opposed to Sheamus beating Sami. So maybe have Sami Zayn drop it to Breaker and then let Breaker hold it for a couple months, or whatever, and then maybe around Survivor Series, or I think they do Elimination Chamber 2 before the year runs out. So I think you got SummerSlam, then you got Elimination Chamber. I can see Sheamus winning that title, completing the Grand Slam. I guess acolytes, the accomplishments, and that's something that they can pub up and use promoting Sheamus. That's what I think, man.
Okay. Yeah, I think that they might. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. That Sheamus will get his opportunity to actually go ahead and do that and get that title that's eluded him for quite some time with that. So I think that's everything that I wanted to cover. Well, I think we covered everything. It was a dope show, and again, this is getting us watching it more and more. Looking forward to Monday nights and looking forward to Friday nights and looking forward to these pay-per-views as long as they build them well.